Mr. Danielson will be filming us today. So thank you for being here, Bruce.
And Bruce Danielson wanted to comment on the passing of one of our past leaders this week.
Thanks, Tom. I just wanted to say a couple words about Roger McKellips. My family's had a six-decade relationship with the McKellips family. You have to understand the McKellips family not only built a bank in Alcester, but a bond of trust in the region. If Mac McKellips brought his son Roger into this legacy in the 1950s, it shouldn't surprise you the State Bank Alcester was closed during the banking crisis of the Depression with all the other banks that were closed in the United States. But do you remember it was the only one to pay back all their depositors over a period of 20 years? The only bank in the United States. The McKellips family believed in people, and it showed in their lending practices. During the 60s and 70s, the bank consistently had the highest loan-up rate in the state of South Dakota. And that was sometimes over 80%. In other words, for every dollar they got in, they loaned out 80 cents of that. No other banking came close. During the early 1980s farm crisis, they were still loaning money to the community at more than 8 points under prime, which is 11 and 12%. And that kept our business that we had in Alcester afloat during that time. And the banks was able to help all those farmers. When all the other banks in the area said, go, just get away from us. We don't want anything to do with you. And we had all these farmers going out of business. It was the State Bank Alcester that kept many afloat. And that was Roger McKellips. Starting with E.F. McKellips in 1965 and continued on with Roger, my family had a close working relationship with both. In fact, it was Mac who told Roger to finance the start of a whole new industry called heated pressure washers. My father invented them and couldn't find anybody to give us any money to do it. But here was his idea, and it's now hundreds of millions of dollars a year industry around the world. My dad had an idea, and the McKellips were there to help. By 1977, Roger fulfilled a dream of running for governor to see if he could help the state. He had bold ideas and a folksy way to get them across, and I was allowed to be part of the planning and execution of the campaign. I just wanted everyone to know and remember this man who trusted many people to do the right thing. He loved it when people joined together. He was community spirit. He was state spirit. And tomorrow's funeral will be in Alcester in the school auditorium at 10 o'clock, where he worked hard to get built for the small town of Alcester. This is the site of the meal I helped organize for his announcement in 1978, where we had 1,100 people sitting down for a pork dinner, given to him by his faithful friends. He didn't have to spend a dime on that entire thing, and every dime that was raised was put back into the campaign, because these people loved him so much. We have over 500 people drive the state of South Dakota spreading the word of Roger McKellips during that campaign. We showed you you could come from behind and win a big race. Roger never gave up hope in getting it and making things work, nor should we. Just wanted to say thank you.
I think this is appropriate, but I'd like to move a resolution of gratitude to the service of Roger McKellips, and that to be passed on to whatever his family has left in Alcester.
If you heard that, he'd like to move for a resolution for Roger McKellips.
I'll second, maybe a card and
Yeah.
is there
Second?
a second?
All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, leave the room.